Anaheim, Calif. It's time for the 2017 Cleveland Indians to be introduced to the one and only 1884 Providence Grays. They share some unlikely history. The teams, which played a mere 141 years apart, are the only two clubs to have ever won 27 out of 28 games. The Indians joined the Grays on Thursday when Francisco Linder's three-run homer led Cleveland to a 41 victory and three-game sweep of the Los Angeles Angels. The Grays ended up winning 28 of 29, leaving the Indians one game shy of matching the record. "We want to keep it going," Cleveland reliever Dan Otero said. "I mean, it's crazy. That stuff doesn't happen in baseball." It may have looked a little too familiar to the Angels, who lost to the Indians for the 11th consecutive time. "They're good, but any team can be beaten if you're doing the things you need to do," Angels manager Mike Ciascia said. "We didn't do it consistently enough." It was a damaging series for the Angels, who have lost 4 of their last 5 overall in a struggling effort to overtake the Minnesota Twins for the final AL wildcard berth. After hitting a 2-run homer Wednesday night, Linder came back with a game-winning 3-run homer in the 5th Thursday off Parker Bridwell 83 to break up an 11 game. It was his 32nd home run. The Indians started right-hander Danny Salazar, largely in an effort to see if he can be a viable postseason reliever. He went 2-2 3 innings, allowing the 1 run, 2 hits and 3 walks. 5 Cleveland relievers did not allow a run. The victory went to Zach McAllister 22 who threw 1 3 innings. Tyler Olson worked a scoreless 9th for his first career save. "That's what we're built around, the pitching staff," Linder said. "They've been carrying us the whole year. It's fun whenever they all get a chance in the game. I'm glad I'm on this team." The Angels took their only lead against the Indians this season in the first when Mike Trout walked and scored on a double by Albert Pujols. Edwin Encarnacion hit his 37th home run to lead off the second and tie it. Best record. The victory left the Indians 96-57, still one game behind the Dodgers for the best overall record and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. "We just focus on what we have in front of our feet," Linder said. "We really don't pay attention to any other teams." Tough hits. Linder's home run was drilled into the trees beyond the center field wall, but the 2 hits that preceded it barely fell. Yan Gomez led off the 5th with a high pop-up that fell between 3 defenders and nicked off the glove of right fielder Cole Calhoun. "There were a lot of things involved," Ciascia said. "There was wind, there was sun. It was kind of in the Bermuda Triangle." Giovanni Urshela followed with a hit that just went off the glove of leaping shortstop Andrelton Simmons. "He gave everything he had to catch that ball," Ciascia said. "It had a little rise to it and just ticked off the end of his glove." Trainer's room. Indians 2B Jose Ramirez was given the day off. Manager Terry Francona wanted to rest one of his middle infielders and Ramirez has been nursing a sore hamstring. Francona said Avlani Chisenhokaf would have joined the team in Seattle today if he was ready to start, but will continue rehabbing in Cleveland. Angels LHP Andrew Heaney's shoulder is still playing catch, but his return to the mound remains undetermined. He last started September 9, but went only 2 3 innings. 3B Yunel Escobar Oblique is scheduled to begin facing live hitting at the team's training complex in Arizona on Monday. Up next, Indians RHP Trevor Bauer 169, 4.41 ERA, who remarkably had suffered Cleveland's only loss in its last 28 games, is scheduled to start the opener of a 3-game series in Seattle. He is 81 with a 2.63 ERA in his last 11 games. Angels RHP Garrett Richards 02, 2.00 will look to win his first game in his 5th start of the season in the opener of a 3-game series in Houston. In 13 games 10 starts against the Astros he is 54 with a 3.58 ERA. Cleveland Indians, Los Angeles Angels, Francisco Linder, Danny Salazar,